A classroom culture, to foster a classroom culture that cultivates student agency for the greater good, it requires just 3 simple ingredients: relevance, relationships, and rigor. So what you will find is that this, whilst it sounds fantastic, to implement it really takes an intentional act. An act that is done on an everyday basis, an act that involves all the stakeholders in that space. How do you build relevance in a classroom? Simple, use co-creation as your magic formula. And what really is co-creation? Co-creation is very simply inviting the voice of the child into all decision making. Right? It is not a teacher coming in and saying what to do, but to really have the child participate and design, whether it is spaces, timetabling, protocols, routines, curriculum. And that act of handing over the ownership to the children suddenly makes the student agency come alive. Children feel responsible, they feel accountable to the decisions they're making, and suddenly there are no more complaining and blaming. It's very simple. It's a beautiful act of believing in that capacity and potential of every child. So how does it happen? Well, a very simple act you will see in the classroom is right from, say for instance, organization of space. Having children take ownership about how the space will be designed to offer time to study, offer time to collaborate, to rest, to maybe put a story place. It's their way of taking ownership that this is ours.
What do you think? What has happened?
It's all messy.
What should we do about it?
You have to clean it up.
Okay, you want to wind up? How do you want to wind up?
We will put over here in the table. Together we will put it there.
So no longer will then the mindset of a child be, teacher told me.
What do you want to start with, Ishaya? Tell me.
With the book.
With the books. So we want to wind up every time this book's where?
On that corner.
In that corner. What do you mean by corner?
Corner means one place.
Yes? Which is the other corner which you want to make in your class? Yes, Yashvi.
We can keep kitchen corner, dressing corner,
Okay.
cozy corner.
Now this is the entire class of yours. And you have decided how many corners? 5 corners. Let us discuss. Two children will tell me where do they want to put which corner. Yes? So play corner, Heer and Nitya will tell me where do you want to put play corner in the class. Here, kitchen corner. Where do you want the cozy corner to be? Wow! Okay, now quickly, come, because we have decided we need to wind up. Come.
This whole idea of co-creation is really investing in the I can mindset in every child, that I am listened to, I have a space, and I am safe. I believe the real heart of any classroom is the relationships that people share. Amongst themselves, it could be a teacher-teacher relationship, teacher-student relationship, student-student relationship, relationships of even the children with the space and all the other inhabitants. That really is, I would say, like a warm hug that gives you a sense of security, it gives you comfort. And I believe when children feel good, they start filing information even better. So relationships are built through multiple things, from say, a konglom that you happen in the morning. So a konglom sets the tone of the day.
What did you pick up from this game?
Teamwork.
Teamwork. So that means when we work as a team, we can do nicely.
Agenda setting is a wonderful way to show respect for the child and build that relationship that your voice matters and you matter and your decisions matter. So that's a lovely, lovely protocol and process. Simple things like bubble time. For instance, if there is a child feeling a little off and needing a little bit more comfort, I think the act of putting a bubble time to have a child have that one-on-one, that I am able to have somebody who's my champion. That's a lovely feeling to have, to build that affect in a classroom. One of the things that build a classroom culture is not just timetabling for what children would learn, but timetabling for who children are. And that is the power of relationships. None of this, I mean, whether you put in relevance or relationships, works if there's no discipline in upholding this. And I think the rigor is an act of committing to the decisions you've taken and upholding them on a daily basis. Now, what is the importance of rigor? A simple thing like, let's study hard and let's study a lot. And I don't think rigor is really just that. I think relevance and relationships build purpose for the rigor. If we don't have relevance or meaning making that children understand why they do what they do, and they don't have a relationship with either the person or the space, the rigor then becomes just I think a way to do something without believing in it. I think rigor with purpose is discipline, and in that discipline comfort is given. Structure offers a lot of comfort. So I think when children understand the purpose of why they do what they do, and they like doing it with the people that they meet every single day, then the desire to uphold those protocols and those processes becomes something that they take ownership for. And that's what creates the classroom culture, a shared set of behaviors and values that are done on a daily basis.